All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports as we are going to continue with our Major League Baseball playoffs here tonight. We'll have Game 5 of the American League Championship between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. The Yankees lead this best-of-7 series 3-1. The Yankees can wrap up the series with a win tonight and advance to the World Series to take on the Arizona Diamondbacks, who beat the Marlins yesterday 2-0 to wrap up that best-of-7 series 4-1. And after baseball, we will have some college football here for you tonight, as we're still waiting for our digital copy of Madden 19 to arrive. It should be here sometime during the week, and we'll just keep you posted on that. But we have baseball to entertain us, and we could start the World Series tomorrow night, depending on what happens here. If the Yankees were to win tonight, the World Series Game 1 would be tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to the Oakland Coliseum for this one. Game 5 of the Yankees and the A's, ALCS, here at Jammin' Sports. I messed up. Your lineups for tonight. Jammin' Sports presents Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's, live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. The Yankees can wrap it up tonight with a win. All right, we go to the top of the first inning. Bob Welsh, the starting pitcher for the A's, here in game number 5. Yankees can advance to the World Series with a win. The A's are looking to force a game 6. Leading off, Earl Combs. He's playing right field tonight. So Combs will lead things off for New York. Top of the first, we're underway. A bunt down the third base line. And that's going to be an infield single. It looks like, nope, they got him. Great play by Home Run Baker. Came up to make the play. There's your Yankee lineup for tonight. Lazari up next, the third baseman. And the rest of your lineup, Cano playing second. Williams plays center. Vikings Skywalker has joined us. Yankees lead the best of 7, 3-1. Lazari comes up next. He's the third baseman. Good to have Viking with us. The Diamondbacks advanced yesterday to the World Series. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off. Count goes to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on for the Yankees here in the top of the first. The pitch outside, but he swung at it, and the count goes to 1-2. Bob Welch was a very good pitcher in his day. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it off. Count remains at 1-2 to Lazari. Just one baseball game for you tonight. And we'll have college football after that. Outside, 2-2. If the Yankees win, we'll start Game 1 of the World Series tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. If the A's win, as it's fouled off, we'll have Game 6 tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern. Two-two pitch. Inside, full count, 3-2 now to Tony Lazzari. 3-2 pitch. Fouled it off. Count remains at 3-2. Yankees won Game 4 last night, 7-2. Rips that one foul. Count remains at 3-2. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Viking Skywalker in the house. 3-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Reggie couldn't get to it, the right fielder. Count remains at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. A ground ball. Oh, it skips across the bag over Giambi's head. That's going to be a base hit. It took a funny hop as it hit the bag. And the Yankees get a runner aboard with one out here in the top of the first. Next up, Mickey Mantle. Mantle, let's see, if Williams is playing center, then that means Mantle is playing left field today. First pitch is a ball. Count goes to 1-0. They throw to first. Lazzari back in time. Counts 1-0 to Mantle. 1-0 pitch. Did he go around? No. 2-0. Two-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first base. That's Tony Lazzari at first base. Two-one pitch. Ripped past the shortstop into left field. And going for third, they got him. No, he's safe. Lazzari beat the tag. I don't know how he did that. It got past Steinbach at short. Henderson throws to third. I guess he did beat the tag. From that angle, I see it. Yep. And the Yankees now have runners on the corners with 1 out. Lou Gehrig, the first baseman, comes up. In there for a strike, 0-1. One out, runners at first and third for the Yankees here in the top of the first. 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Fouls that one off into the crowd down the third base line. Count remains at 0-2 to Gehrig. Oh-2 pitch. Pops it up. Henderson in left. Makes the play. Tagging up Lazzari. Coming home. And they score the run. A sacrifice fly for Gehrig and an RBI. As Lazzari comes home and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. And now Bill Dickey, the catcher, will come up. 1 out, runner on first base still. Yankees lead at 1-0. Yankees manufacturing runs here Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Welsh taking his time. Very deliberate. In there for a strike, 0-2. Welsh trying to get out of the inning. 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first base. 1-2 pitch to Dickey. Swung and struck him out. That'll end the inning. However, the Yankees score 1. They take a 1-0 lead. Game 5 of the ALCS. Here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Lefty Gomez is the starting pitcher for the Yankees tonight. Here in Game 5. Yankees trying to win and advance to the World Series tonight. A's trying to force a Game 6, which will be back in New York. Ricky Henderson, the left fielder, will lead things off. Facing Gomez. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The count goes to 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch.
Nope.
Up high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Henderson. Nobody out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Inside, but he went around. 1-2. He tried to check his swing. Couldn't do it. 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Swung and struck him out. 1 down for the A's.
The second baseman, number 2.
Here in the bottom of the first inning. Mickey Cochran, the second baseman, comes up.
Ball, that's inside.
Inside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. One out, bases empty for the A's here in the bottom of the first, trailing 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0.
2-0.
And now the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. Maybe Evil Dead can tell us when Lefty Gomez played. I'm thinking it was in the 30s and 40s. Hit high in the air, out to center field, and making the play for the Yankees is Bernie Williams for out number 2. There's the A's starting lineup. And now Reggie Jackson, the right fielder, will come up with 2 outs, bases empty here in the bottom of the first. Reggie at the plate. Here's the pitch by Gomez. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch by Gomez.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside, count goes to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. And now the 1-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. That was a sinker. That was a nice pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2 to Jackson. 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Outside. That'll even the count at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. He went around. And that'll end the inning. At the end of 1 complete, the Yankees lead it 1-0. Game 5 of the ALCS here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum. Robinson Cano next up. I believe it's in there for a strike, 0-1. He's playing second base tonight. The Yankees have 4 different lineups. I have to figure it out which one they're using. Here's the 0-1, up high, 1-1. The A's, by comparison, have 2 separate lineups. The count's at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 1-2 to Cano. One-two pitch. Fouls that one off. Count remains at 1-2 to Cano. The 1-2 pitch. That's ripped into center field. Simmons going back, and that one's gone. A solo shot home run for Robinson Cano as the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Braden Man says, let's go Yankees. Well, they lead the series 3-1. If the Yankees win tonight, they go to the World Series to take on the Diamondbacks. And if the Yankees win, Game 1 would be tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. And now Bernie Williams, the center fielder, comes up. Inside, 1-0. Good to see Braden Man here, as always. And now the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the right field line, but it's hooking foul. And the count's at 1-1. Next pitch is hit to the second baseman. Cochran throws him out. Williams grounds out to second. One down for the Yankees here in the top of the second. And now Joe Gordon comes up. Well, if Cano's playing, I'm confused now. Gordon may be the DH. And I bet he is. It's the only thing it can be. Counts out 1-0 to Gordon. And it's outside, 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. One out, nobody on, but it's a 3-0 count to Joe Gordon. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4 in 4 pitches. Gordon's aboard with 1 out for the Yankees. Derek Jeter, the shortstop, will come up next. They throw to first. Gordon back in time. 1 out, runner on first. Yankees lead it 2-0 here in the top of the second. The pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 to Jeter. Oh, 1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on first. That's Joe Gordon at first base. The 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
And it's down low, ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. Two 2-1 pitch. Down low, 3-1. Just missing the strike zone low. Counts at 3-1. Three-one pitch. Rips it foul. Count remains full. Bob Welch on the mound for the A's. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off, stays alive at the plate. Count remains full at 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch. Rips it into right field, a base hit. Gordon will hold up at second base. And now the Yankees have runners at first and second with one out here in the top of the second inning. Jeter at first, Gordon at second. Yankees just one out. They chance to score again. Earl Combs comes up, top of the order. And Combs is playing right field tonight. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. A's need a double play in the worst way here. Counts 0-1 to Combs. Pitch by Welch. In there for a strike, 0-2. O2 pitch. Pops it up, out of play. Counts at 0-2. One out, runners at first and second. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball. Steinbach. They get one. They do not get the double play. They only get the lead runner, a fielder's choice. It moves the runner over to third. Now with 2 outs, the Yankees have runners on the corners. Third baseman Tony Lazzari comes up. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. The count's 0-1 to Lazzari. The pitch. Ripped foul. Count goes to 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out looking for the final out. However, the Yankees on Robinson Cano's solo shot home run, they take a 2-0 lead. ALCS Game 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the second. Jimmy Fox, the catcher, will lead things off for the A's here in the bottom of the second. Down 2-0. Lefty Gomez still on the mound. The pitch by Gomez. In there for a strike, 0-1. Let's see if Evil Dead can tell us when Lefty Gomez played. I'm thinking he played in the 40s. High in the air, out to left field. Mantle goes back, and that one's gone. Jimmy Fox, a solo shot home run to get the A's back in this game. They cut the lead in half. Yankees now lead it 2-1. Jimmy Fox, the catcher. Let's watch this one again. Well hit. And now Al Simmons, the center fielder, will come up. Nobody out. It's now 2-1 Yankees. Simmons pops it up. And Robinson Cano will get under it for out number 1. One out for the A's. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi, will come up. Pitch in there for a strike. There's your infield for the Yankees. Gehrig, Cano, Jeter, and Lazzari. The 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty. Giambi at the plate. The 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. A's have drawn to within 1. 2-1 here in the bottom of the second. 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Inside, 3-1. Three-one pitch.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. Giambi's aboard as Gomez gives up the walk. A 1-out walk. And now home run Baker, the third baseman, comes up. He had a home run last night in the A's loss to the Yankees. One out, runner on first. The pitch by Gomez, down low, count goes to 1-0. One 0 pitch, down low, 2-0. Gomez having some control issues here. 2-0 pitch, up high, but in there for a strike, 2-1. Shoulder high, crowd didn't like that. And now the 2-1 pitch. Up high, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike to Baker. Here's the 3-1. Fouls it off. Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. Baker goes down swinging for out number 2. And now the DH, Miguel Tejada, will come up with 2 outs and a runner on first base. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
And now the 0-1 pitch by Gomez. In there for a strike. And the count quickly, 0-2 to Tejada. And now the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Outside. Count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. Miguel Tejada at the plate with a 1-2 count. One-two pitch. Up high, 2-2. They throw to first. Giambi back in time. Barely. Just got back. Count remains at 2-2 to Tejada. 2-2 pitch. Up high, full count, 3-2. Full count. Three-two pitch. Rips it down the line. Mantle coming over and makes the play for the final out. At the end of 2 complete, the Yankees lead it 2-1 as Mickey Mantle makes the play in the corner. ALCS Game 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. The left fielder, Mickey Mantle, will lead things off for the Yankees. Playing left tonight. He played center last night. Bob Welsh, still the pitcher. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Mantle. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball. Welsh will take it, throw to first for the out. So Mantle grounds out to the pitcher for out number 1. Here in the top of the 3rd. The Oakland Alameda County Coliseum is where we are for Game 5 of the ALCS. First baseman Lou Gehrig will step up. Pitch.
Ball 1.
Did he go around? Ball 1. He did not. Counts at 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty. The 1-1 pitch. Hit high in the air. Simmons going back, and I don't think that one's playable. Home run. A solo shot by Lou Gehrig, and the Yankees go up 3-1. Let's watch this one again. Dead center field. Deepest part of the stadium. That was very well hit. Next up, the catcher, Bill Dickey. 1 out, bases empty. Yankees now up 3-1. First pitch, a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Yankees trying to get to the World Series. If they can win this game, they win the series. Here's the 1-0. Outside, 2-0. .2-0 pitch by Dickey. Up high, 3-0. Welsh having some issues on the mound now. 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Up high, ball 4. Dickey is aboard. So 1 out walk. And now the second baseman, Robinson Cano, will come up. Yankees lead it 3-1 here in the top of the third. 1 out, runner on first. That's Dickey at first base. The pitch. Up high, 1-0. .1-0 pitch. A pitch out, but Dickey doesn't go. And the count goes to 2-0 to Robinson Cano. 1 out, runner on first for the Yankees. They lead it 3-1 here in the top of the third. Sorry about that, Evil Dead. Here's the 2-0. A ground ball, foul. Counts at 2-1 to Cano. 2-1 pitch. Fouled it off. Count goes to 2-2 now to Cano. .2-2 pitch by Welsh. Inside, struck him out. 2 down for the Yankees here in the top of the third. And now Bernie Williams, who's playing center field, comes up next. Oh yeah, it always is. They wanted to go, so I went. Inside, 1-0. When did Bob Welsh play, Evil Dead? Early 2000s? 1-0 pitch. Ripped it foul down the line. Count goes to 1-1 to Bernie Williams. I don't think Welsh is still playing. I'm thinking it was 90s and early 2000s. Here's the 1-1. It's a strike. Count goes to 1-2 to Williams.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first base. And now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out at the end of 2.5. Yankees off a Lou Gehrig solo shot home run take a 3-1 lead here in Game 5 of the ALCS here at Jammin' Sports. $78-94. Thank you, Evil Dead. We go to the bottom of the third. Terry Steinbach comes up facing lefty Gomez. Evil Dead, if you can tell us when Gomez played. I'm thinking it was the 40s and 50s. It's a strike. Count goes to 0-1 to Steinbach. He's the shortstop. Big swing and a miss, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's a shame. I hate it that anybody dies that way. Counts 0-2 to Steinbach. Lefty Gomez.
1 ball.
Outside, count goes to 1-2. Lefty Gomez is pitching today. Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Outside, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Ripped into right field, the base hit. Steinbach is aboard to lead the bottom of the third inning for the A's. Yankees lead it 3-1 here in the bottom of the third. Ricky Henderson, the left fielder, will step up and go to the top of the order. Here's the pitch.
There you go.
It's a strike. Gomez, 1930 to 43. All right, thank you, Evil Dead.
No, he's in there.
Throw to first. Steinbach's back in time. Counts 0-1 to Henderson. 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Runner on first base. 1-1 pitch. He took a big swing and missed. Count goes to 1-2.
2 strikes.
The A's face elimination tonight if they lose. The Yankees would go to the World Series if they win. Here's the 1-2. And that's strike 3. He strikes out. 1 down for the A's here in the bottom of the third inning. Nice pitch by Gomez. Second baseman Mickey Cochran will come up now with 1 out. Runner on first base.
Inside, ball 1.
Inside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Steinbach is sitting at first base. Yankees lead it 3-1. One-0 pitch. There goes the runner, and Steinbach is safe with a stolen base. Now the A's have a runner in scoring position at second base. The count is 1-1 to Cochran. The pitch by Gomez. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second. Let's see if the A's can get a run in. Cochran with a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 2 on the outside corner. 2 down for the A's. And now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson, comes up. 2 outs, runner on second. The pitch by Gomez. In there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch. That's fouled off down the third base line. Count goes to 0-2. Gomez trying to get out of the inning here. 2 outs with a runner on second. 0-2 pitch. He struck him out looking. And that's the end of 3 complete. And the Yankees lead it 3-1. Game 5 of the ALCS here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 4th. The DH, Joe Gordon, will leave things off for the Yankees. Bob Welsh still on the mound for the A's. The pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Game 5. The Yankees lead it 3 games to 2. Or 3 games to 1, excuse me. Yankees can wrap it up with a win. 0-1 pitch. Up high. 1-1. Oakland trying to force the game 6. Here's the 1-1. Popped it up, out of play. Count goes to 1-2 to Joe Gordon. One-two pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down for the Yankees here in the top of the fourth. And now Derek Jeter, the shortstop, comes up for the Yankees with one out, bases empty. He has struggled during the postseason. A batting average of less than 200. Outside, ball one. Count goes to 1-0. 1-0 pitch. In their first strike, 1-1. One pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2 to Jeter. One-two pitch.
Ball two.
Inside, ball two. And the count evens up at 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. Hit high in the air, out to Simmons in center. Simmons gets under it and will make the play for out number 2. 2 down for the Yankees here in the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 19.
And now the right fielder, Earl Combs, will come up. 2 outs, bases empty. In their first strike on the inside corner. Count goes to 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off down the line. And the count quickly 0-2 to Combs. Oh-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-2 pitch by Welsh. In the dirt. They'll even the count at 2-2. Yankees lead it 3-1 here in the top of the fourth. 2-2 pitch. Fouled it off. Count remains at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Rips it high in the air, out to right. Jackson going back on the warning track, makes the play for the final out. After 3.5, Yankees lead it 3-1. ALCS Game 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Jimmy Fox, the catcher, will lead things off for the A's. Facing lefty Gomez. The pitch by Gomez. A ground ball at the middle. It's a base hit. A leadoff single for Fox. He has a home run tonight and now a single. A's have a runner aboard with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And now the center fielder, Al Simmons, will come on. Pitch by Gomez. In there for a strike, 0-1. Counts 0-1. Pitch by Gomez. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-2 to Simmons. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, runner on first. 0-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count remains at 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. A ground ball to Jeter. They'll turn 2. There's 1 and 2. Yankees get the double play. A 6-4-3. Jeter to Cano to Gehrig. 2 down for the A's now. Bases empty. And first baseman Jason Giambi comes up. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 0-1. Now the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Down low and outside, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
We're at the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Game 5 of the ALCS. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Outside, 2-1 to Giambi. 2 outs, bases empty. 2-1 pitch. That's ripped foul. Counts at 2-2 to Giambi. 2-2 pitch.
We got full count.
Low and inside. Full count now to Giambi at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Pops it up. Jeter comes in. And he'll make the final out. At the end of 4 complete. Yankees lead at 3-1. ALCS Game 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 5th inning here at the Oakland Coliseum.
Number 18.
Yankees lead it by a score of 3-1. Can wrap up the series tonight and advance to the World Series if they get the win. Leading things off for the Yankees here in the top of the 5th inning is Tony Lazzari. He's the third baseman. He went around, strike 1. Count goes to 0-1.
All 1's the count.
And now the 0-1 pitch. Pops it up. Out of play down the right field line. Count goes to 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count remains at 0-2 to the Yankee third baseman, Tony Lazzari. And now the 0-2 pitch.
All 1.
Up high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Counts at 1-2. One-two pitch. High fly ball to right. Jackson goes over. And Reggie makes the play in foul territory for out number 1. And now the left fielder, Mickey Mantle, will come up. 1 out, bases empty for the Yankees here in the top of the 5th. They lead it 3-1. As the mixture will come up. The pitch. Fouls it off. And the count goes to 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Down low. That'll even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Bases empty. The 1-1 pitch. Outside. 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike to Mickey Mantle. Here's the 3-1 pitch. A ground ball. Cochran makes the play and guns him down at first. Mantle grounds out to second. 2 down for the Yankees. Nice play by Mickey Cochran. And now Lou Gehrig, the first baseman, comes up with 2 outs, bases empty. The original Iron Man, Lou Gehrig. In their first strike, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch. In their first strike, 0-2.
0-2.
0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Up high, 1-2 to Gehrig. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. And now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. And that'll end the inning. At the end of 4.5, Yankees lead at 3-1. Game 5 of the ALCS here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The third baseman, home run Baker, will lead things off for the Athletics, trailing by 2, trying to force a game 6. Gomez still on the mound. A ground ball to Gehrig. He'll take it himself for the out. Baker grounds out to first, 1 down for the A's.
The designated hitter, Miguel.
And now Miguel Tejada, the DH, will come up. Misty's back. Say hi, Misty. Gomez on the mound. Here's the pitch.
Nope. That's a ball.
Outside, 1-0. Just a 3-1 ball game. The A's are still in reach here. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-1 to Tejada. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Base is empty. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Up high, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled it off. Counts at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Tejada. The 2-2.
3-2.
Outside, full count now, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Big swing and a miss, struck him out for out number 2. As Tejada goes down swinging.
Number 36.
And now the shortstop, Terry Steinbach, comes up. Evil Dead, can you tell me when Steinbach played? I'm thinking he played in the 70s. Or 80s. 70s or 80s. Fouls it off, strike 1. And the count goes to 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. High in the air. Out to right center field. And that one's off the wall. It's going to be extra bases. Williams will throw it in. And that's going to be a 2-out double for Terry Steinbach. Keeps the inning alive for the A's. I thought that one might be gone, but it hits the wall. 86-99. Thank you, Evil Dead. I appreciate that. And now Ricky Henderson comes up, the left fielder. 2 outs, runner on second.
That's a ball.
Down low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Henderson 0 for 2 tonight.
Ball, that's a
1-0 pitch, up high, 2-0. Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Game 5 of the ALCS. Here's the 2-0.
Hey.
Big swing and a miss, 2-1 to Henderson.
1 strike.
2-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Steinbach at second base. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Down low, 3-2, full count. And now the 3-2 pitch. Swung. They got to throw to first. And they get him. And that'll do it. He strikes out at the end of 5 complete. Yankees lead it 3-1. Game 5 of the ALCS here at Jammin' Sports. We have a new pitcher for the A's here in the top of the 6th. Sonny Gray will come on.
Number 55. Sonny Gray.
He might be a current player. I'm not sure.
Leading off.
Bill Dickey, the catcher, will lead things off for the Yankees here in the top of the 6th. Yankees up 3-1 here in Game 5, trying to wrap up the series tonight. The pitch by Gray.
Nope.
Down low. Thank you, Evil Dead. Street and Gossage warming up in the bullpen for the A's. And now the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. And the count goes 1-1. As we're in the top of the 6th inning, nobody out. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Dickey.
2 strikes.
And the 1-2 pitch. Ripped right to third. Baker picks it up, throws to first for the out.
Out.
So Dickey grounds out to third. 1 down for the Yankees.
The batter, number 20.
I can't read that for you.
Robinson.
This is what happened earlier in the game when Robinson Cano came up. The second baseman facing Sonny Gray.
Ball. That's
Down
it.
low, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Up high, 2-0. 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
Inside, 3-0. 3-0 pitch. That one's ripped high in the air. Simmons in center tracks it down for out number 2. 2 down for the Yankees here in the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams, will come up. The pitch by Gray. In their first strike, 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. 0-1 pitch. Rips it foul. Count goes to 0-2 to Bernie Williams. Gray trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2.
2 strikes.
And now the 1-2. High fly ball out to right. Jackson goes back and makes the play for the final out. At the end of 5.5, Yankees lead at 3-1. Game 5 of the ALCS here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum. Mickey Cochran will lead things off for the A's, the second baseman, here in the bottom of the 6th. Lefty Gomez still on the mound.
1-0.
Outside, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fouls it off. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. Down the third base line. Count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch.
Nope.
Inside, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Rips it to Cano at second. Throws to first for the
He's
out.
out.
So Cochran grounds out to second, 1 down for the A's here in the bottom of the 6th.
Reggie Jackson.
And now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson, will come up. 1 out, base is empty. Yankees lead it 3-1. The pitch by Gomez. Up high, 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. A's trying to get back in this game. They're down by 2. 2-0 pitch to Jackson. Fouls that one off down the third base line. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch. Fouls that one off down the first base line. And the count goes to 2-2. Two-two pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2. And now the 2-2. High fly ball into right field, and Combs makes the play for out number 2. Earl Combs tracks it down.
The catcher, number 5.
2 down for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. And now the catcher, Jimmy Fox, will come up. He had a home run earlier in the day. The only run the A's have scored so far. 2 outs, bases empty. Pitch by Gomez. In there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. 1-1. He was probably overrated to begin with. Just because the father's good doesn't mean the son is going to be. Fouls it off, 1-2. I think he got as far as he did on name recognition. 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. I got an even better question for you, Evil Dad. Why is Notre Dame at 0-2 still in the top 25? Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, and that'll end the inning. At the end of 6 complete, Yankees lead it 3-1. ALCS Game 5 here at Jammin' Sports. All right, we go to the top of the 7th. The DH, Joe Gordon. The DH, Gordon, will come up. Yankees up 3-1, trying to wrap it up. Sonny Gray, the pitcher, inside, 1-0. There's definitely a Notre Dame bias. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that's a shot down the line. Out of play. Count goes to 1-1 to Gordon. And now the 1-1 pitch by Gray.
2-1.
Down low and outside. 2-1 to Gordon. 2-1 pitch. Low and outside. 3-1. Three-one pitch. In there for a strike. 3-2. You got a full count on Joe Gordon. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 3-2. I saw that pull this morning and I said, you got to be kidding me. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. 1 down for the Yankees here in the top of the 7th. Took a big swing. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will come up with 1 out, bases empty. Yankees lead it 3-1. The pitch by Gray, outside, 1-0. Yankees trying to advance to the World Series. They do so with a win tonight. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it off, evens the count at 1-1. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, it'll either be World Series Game 1 or Game 6 of this series. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ground ball, foul ball down the first base line. Count goes to 2-2 to Jeter with 1 out, bases empty. Two-two pitch. Inside, full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Struck him out looking for out number 2. Nice pitch by Gray. Caught him looking. 2 down for the Yankees. That was just above the knees. And now Earl Combs, the right fielder, comes up. Inside, ball 1, count goes 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty for the Yankees here in the top of the 7th. One-0 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. A ground ball. Steinbach picks it up, throws to first for the out. At the end of 6.5, Yankees lead at 3-1. Game 5 of the ALCS here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The center fielder, Al Simmons, will lead things off for the A's, who trail by 2. They're running out of innings here. They got to get back in this game. Lefty Gomez still on the mound here in the 7th inning. He's pitched well. In for a strike. Counts 0-1. Rivera and Lyle warming up with the bullpen. Simmons at the plate. The count's 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Low and inside. 1-1. One pitch.
1 ball.
1-2. Steinbach never played shirt.
That's
Up
ball
high,
2.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases empty. 2-2 pitch. High fly ball into left center field. Mantle doesn't catch it. It throws it in. That's going to be a base hit for Simmons. Steinbach never played short. Well, he's playing short for the A's. And now the first baseman, Jason Giambi, comes up with nobody out. Here's a chance for the A's to tie it up with one swing of the bat. In there for a strike, 0-1. That's crazy. I wonder why they have him at short here. You most certainly do. Here's the 0-1. In there for a strike, 0-2 to Giambi. A's really need a home run right about now to get back in this game. Counts at 0-2 to Giambi. Oh-2 pitch. Ground ball. And Cano will make the play at first. A fielder's choice. It'll be a sacrifice as the runner moves over to second.
The third baseman, home run, Baker.
And now the third baseman, home run Baker, comes up. Simmons at second. 1 out. Baker at the plate. He hit a home run last night. In there for a strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Count goes to 0-2 to Baker. Oh, 2 pitch. Baker, see ya. And we're tied. A 2-run shot by home run Baker, his namesake. And the A's have tied it up at 3 here in the bottom of the 7th. Well, if they call you a home run, you better hit some. 1 out, bases empty for the A's. Let's watch this again. Never had more than 12 in one season, but he called home run. Wow. And that's it for Gomez. They're going to pull him. And let's see who the Yankees bring in.
Now pitching for the
It's going to be Sparky Lyle.
28.
Yeah, it was kind of a dead ball era back then, yes. Sparky Lyle will come in for the Yankees. He'll be facing the DH, Miguel Tejada. It's a whole new ball game now. We're tied at 3. in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out. Tejada leads things off with a base hit. Williams will throw it in. A 1-out single for Tejada. And now Terry Steinbach comes up, the shortstop. In their first strike, 0-1.
0-1.
So it's a whole new ball game now. A's trying to force the game 6, and that would be tomorrow night at 8, if that's the case. They throw to first, Tejada back in time. He had 10 homers and 130 RBIs. Boy, that's kind of a weird stat. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Down low, 1-1. That means he had a lot of singles and doubles. Here's the 1-1. There goes the runner, Tejada. He's safe at second with a stolen base. And now the A's have a runner on second with 1 out. My goodness. Very consistent. The count's 1-2 to Steinbach. The pitch outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on second base. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains at 2-2. Two-two pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive with a 2-2 count. A's trying to take the lead. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 2-2. Tejada at second base. 2-2 pitch. Inside, full count, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Tejada at second. The pitch by Lyle. Fouls it off again. Stays alive at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Outside, ball 4. And now the Yankees have runners at first and second with just 1 out. The A's have runners on first and second with 1 out. And now Ricky Henderson comes to the plate, the left fielder. Just 1 out. Chance for the A's to take the lead here. Pitch by Lyle. Outside, 1-0. One-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. A walk below the bases. Counts at 2-0 to Henderson. 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. Crowd get behind the A's here in the 7th. Counts 3-0 to Henderson. 3-0 pitch. He swung at a 3-0 pitch. You should never do that. 3-1 the count. And now the 3-1. In their first strike, 3-2. That pitch he swung on, it would have been a ball. He would have been on base. Counts full at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Oh my goodness. 2 down for the A's here in the bottom of the 7th. Now they need a base hit to take the lead. He swung on 3-0, and that would have been a ball had he not swung on it. Mickey Cochran, the second baseman, comes up. 2 outs, runners at first and second. The pitch by Lyle. Fouls it off, 0-1. And now the 0-1. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and second. 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. We're tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Mickey Cochran. 2-2 pitch. And that's to Cano. He throws him out. He grounds out, and that'll end the inning. However, Home Run Baker did hit a solo shot home run. Actually, it was a 2-run shot. And we're tied at 3 at the end of 7. ALCS Game 5 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the 8th inning. The third baseman, Tony Lazzari, will lead things off for the Yankees. Yankees lead this series 3-1. They can wrap it up tonight, but the A's are trying to force a Game 6. Inside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. We're in the top of the 8th inning, tied at 3. One-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1. Street and Gossage warming up for the A's. Counts at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Up high, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. 3-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 3-2 to Lazzari. Three-two pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 3-2. Game 5. Yankees lead the series 3-1. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. One down for the Yankees here in the top of the 8th. He took a big cut and missed.
The left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
And now the left fielder, Mickey Mantle, will come up. One out, bases empty. The mixter facing Sonny Gray. Inside, 1-0. One out, bases empty. Here in the top of the 8th. 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty, 2-1 pitch. A ground ball. Steinbach throws to first for the out. Mantle grounds out to short. 2 down for the Yankees here in the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig, will come up. 2 outs, bases empty. The pitch by Gray. Down low, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. We're tied at 3 here in the top of the 8th. 2-0 pitch. Smacked hard into right field. Jackson going back, and that one's gone as the Yankees retake the lead. Gehrig's second home run of the night. Another solo shot, and the Yankees go up 4-3. Lou Gehrig, a solo shot over the right field wall. His second home run of the evening. And the Yankees go up 4-3. With 2 outs here at the top of the 8th. Watch this one again. Just over the wall. And now the catcher, Bill Dickey, comes up. 2 outs, bases empty. Takes a big swing, strike one, and the count goes to 0-1. That was a good view. I like that view. This game is just so good. Here's the 0-1. Fouls that one off. And the count quickly 0-2 to Dickey. And now the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Low and inside, 1-2. 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
Low and inside again. 2-2 now to Dickey with 2 outs. Yankees back on top, 4-3 here in the top of the 8th. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Cochran picks it up, throws to first for the out. At the end of 7.5, Lou Gehrig, his second home run of the night, a solo shot, gives the Yankees a 4-3 lead here in Game 5 of the ALCS here on Jammin' Sports. New pitcher, Mariano Rivera, will come in from the Yankees. You want to talk about a good pitcher. Mariano Rivera, in his prime, was a great pitcher for the Yankees. Reggie Jackson will lead things off, the right fielder. Yankees in here in the bottom of the 8th for the A's. The A's are down by 1. The pitch. It's a strike. Oh, he was lights out. I remember back in the early 2000s, I'd watch Yankee games just to see him pitch. Here's the 0-1. Ripped into center field. A leadoff single for the A's here in the bottom of the 8th. So the tying run at first base. Oh, yeah. But the Yankees get a single off him. Jackson's at first base. And now the catcher, Jimmy Fox, comes up. He can take the lead for the A's with a home run here. The pitch up high, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Nobody out. Reggie Jackson at first base. Counts 1-0 to Fox. 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's ball.
Down low, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Fouls it off. Count goes to 2-1 to Jimmy Fox. Fox is the catcher. He played like in the 20s and 30s, I think, Jimmy Fox. Here's the 2-1. Ripped foul, or, oh man. Just hooked it foul. And the count's at 2-2 to Fox. Two.
Full count.
Full count. It's up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Fox. And now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, they throw to first. Jackson's back in time. Three-two pitch. High in the air. Out to Williams in center. And Williams makes the play on the warning track. Jackson will stay at first. Oh, that was so close to being a home run. Fox 25-45. Thank you, Evil Dead. And now Al Simmons, the center fielder, comes up. He's another old timer. Probably played around the same time. 1 out, runner on first. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Yankees lead at 4-3. But the A's have a runner on first with one out. Simmons at the plate. The count's 0-1. 0-1 pitch. There goes Jackson down to second. He's safe. And now the A's, have a runner on second base in scoring position. A base hit. Yeah, almost the same. That's what I thought. Thanks, Evil Dead. Counts at 1-1 to Simmons. A base hit would tie the game, pretty much.
Ball.
Down low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That was back when baseball players were baseball players. And now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1
Down low, 3-1. Baseball players started getting wimpy around the year 2000. Up until then, they were great. A ground ball to Jeter. Throws to first, his only play. Yeah, then fight in a war and come back. Exactly. So Simmons grounds out to short. Jackson stays at second base. And now Jason Giambi comes up with 2 outs and a runner on second. He's the first baseman. See if he can get a base hit and tie the game. Or better yet, a home run. Here's the pitch. Well, how about that? Or better yet, a home run. A 2-run shot by Jason Giambi. And the A's take a 5-4 lead. Right on cue. I said, better yet, a home run. A monster shot by Giambi. And the A's have taken their first lead of the night, 5-4, here in the bottom of the 8th. A's tried to stave off elimination. They can force a Game 6 tomorrow night with a win, and that would be at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. We'd be back at Yankee Stadium if they can hold on. New pitcher, Rivera didn't do very well. Al Downing will come on. He pitched a bit last night. A's lead it now, 5-4. Home run Baker comes up, the third baseman. In there for a strike, 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty. A's lead it now, 5-4. 0-1 pitch. Fouls that one off, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. That'll end the inning. However, Jason Giambi, a 2-run home run, gives the A's a 5-4 lead as we go to the 9th. ALCS Game 5 here at Jammin' Sports. New pitcher for the A's as we go to the 9th inning. I think. Maybe not. The Yankees need 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead. It is Mason Miller. He comes in. The Yankees have to score at least 1. Robinson Cano, the second baseman, will lead things off. Facing Miller. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-1. Will there be a Game 6 tomorrow night? It's looking that way. Unless the Yankees can come up with a couple of runs here. Here's the 0-1. Fouls it off. 0-2 to Cano. Thank you, Evil Dead. Here's the 0-2.
ball.
Down low. 1-2 now to Cano. One-two pitch. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down for the Yankees here in the top of the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees,
The A's are 2 outs away from forcing a game 6.
Williams.
We have college football coming up for you next. We'll have baseball again tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Next up, Williams hits one out to right. Jackson makes the play on the warning track. 2 down for the Yankees. They're down to their final out here in the top of the ninth. Joe Gordon, the DH, comes up. Last chance for the Yankees here in the top of the ninth.
Ball, that's your
Up high, ball 1. The A's are 1 out away from game 6. 1-0 pitch. Down low.
That's down.
2-0. Now it's up next. Give me about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll have college football for you. 2-0 pitch. Fouls it off. It's Washington State at Michigan. That's the next game on the docket. Counts 2-1 to Gordon. Viking Skywalker in the house.
Aye.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Yankees are down to their final strike here in game 5. And now the 2-2 pitch. A ground ball. Steinbach throws to first, and we'll see you tomorrow night for game 6 as the A's win it 5-4. The Yankees now lead this best of 7, 3 games to 2. Once again, your final score, the A's win it 5-4 over the Yankees. Yankees now lead this best of 7, 3 games to 2. Game 6 tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern here on Jammin' Sports. Up next, college football. Washington State at Michigan here at Jammin' Sports.